Here we are, Wrecking Ball Talk, November 25th. See, I checked the calendar this time. Know the day. And we are in the studio with...
Interment.
All right. And I'm Lou Morris, Dirty D. And are you going to give your name this time, or are you just going to go by an alias
We'll
again?
stick with the resident redneck.
Resident Redneck. All right.
Resident redneck in the house.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Appreciate
we were
it.
listening to a little bit of your tunes there before we came in.
Right on.
So, I've seen you guys cut live a couple times. Definitely one of Dallas's heaviest bands, I say, out there.
Sweet. We try to be.
So, Diana.
Well, let's introduce.
Yes.
Oh, did you already say your names?
They said the band name, but not individuals.
I'm Brandon. I play bass and vocals.
All right.
And I'm Eric. I do all the guitar.
Cool. And who are we missing?
Ivan Limon. He's the drummer.
Gotcha. Cool.
And Dimebag. I'm definitely missing Dimebag.
So when we always say that when somebody from the band does not show up, that you can talk shit about them. So, just
It's open season.
It's
Feel free.
It's your right.
Fuck you, Ivan.
Ivan. Ooh. Okay, so you've been around for a long time.
We started playing, 91?
Not even.
That's a little bit.
And
After
We-
graduation.
Let's get out junior
did
high.
you graduate?
I did.
Get out. Right now, just get out.
I had to.
We played, 91 to 94, and then we took a long, long break, and have been back at it again now for about 5 years.
Cool.
So original, both
Yeah,
the
us
original
too.
and the drummers is the newest edition.
Yeah.
Correct.
We have a curse with drummers, so he's like our fifth one.
For us, it's bass players, so I feel you. It's
Yeah.
just like it's a spinning door.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have a whole lot of bands that have been around that long. Where was your first show?
I want to say Emotion.
First show was at Emotions, if
was
you
a
don't
disco
count
club.
house parties.
Yeah, first club. I'm just like,
Emotions in Fort Worth.
see
with
how
the
many of them are
disco
still
ball.
around.
The disco ball.
They had the
Hemp Hill.
checkered floor, the disco ball, and I don't think they were ready for us.
There was a couple skate in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Mosh pit circling them.
Or we could count the barbecue joint,
Oh, yeah. We
Swinford's barbecue joint.
I've heard of that name.
We
Are
play
they around anymore?
Anywhere.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
We talked them into letting us play in there. And that didn't last very long either.
I'm guessing they didn't hear anything like a cassette or anything before that.
No,
But our house club back in that day was Joe's Garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's been to Joe's Garage.
Yeah.
everybody's been around here for a while. It's been in Joe's Garage.
Yeah.
I went there in high school, and I remember they started doing the mosh pit.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like, fuck. Like, get the
it
fuck
was
out
an
of the way,
icon.
right? Like,
Why is everybody so angry at everybody?
but they're smiling.
Yeah, they seem happy about it though.
Thank you for hitting me.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine went to Trees and saw a couple of heavy bands, and he'd never been in a mosh pit,
Right.
and so he wanted to experience it. I've never seen a guy get hit so much and be so happy about it in my life. He was just big grin ear to ear, just getting the crap beat out of him, basically.
Right.
But he's just loved it.
Really, when you look at it, it's more intimidating than it is when you're actually doing it.
It really
Watching
is.
is like, whoa. But then
Is he into S&M now?
it's
by
more
any chance?
fun.
I've lost touch, but I wouldn't doubt it. I think he was into that before that, so I don't know.
well,
I
I've
don't think it
never
changed
been
much.
in a mosh pit.
No?
I've never been in a mosh pit on purpose.
How about tonight?
Yeah,
I was
there you
in
go.
one on accident, but I never fell down and got back up so fast. Because everybody's really cool. That's what I really like
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Most of
And-
the time. Sometimes you get one guy in there that'll screw it up for everybody. And he wants to punch people. He doesn't want to mosh. He just basically wants to just cheap shot everybody and sucker punch them.
The crowd killer trend.
Yep.
Kill the crowd killers.
So you're doing a benefit tonight at, was at the Rail, but now it's at Tomcats.
Right.
Show has been moved to Tomcats for tonight. Yeah, it's a benefit for our buddy Chase from Demon Seed. And he was in a bad car accident where he was hit head on. Extensive surgery, skin grafts, fractured leg.
Holding up okay now?
Lots and lots of medical bills and uninsured driver. So he needs some
man.
help.
Just
So all
bad draw all the way
the
around.
death metal people coming together, and we're gonna throw down for Chase tonight. So
So it's going to be life metal tonight.
yes,
Not death,
Yes.
alive metal. Who else going to be on the bill?
us Interment, Primordius, Gruesome Fate, Asphyxiation Infecta, Apophis, 2036, I want to say.
Yeah, there were 6 bands.
And for all you hardcore,
And I'm forgetting one. I'm forgetting one. I
mosh
know.
pit people, you might want to stretch before this one.
yeah. Or the pit bulls
Start
coming
hydrate. I imagine there'll be pit bulls out there tonight.
out? Yeah, I kind of figured.
Hell House crew might show up. It'd be a good time if you like mosh pits and extreme
yeah,
metal.
if they're both there.
Extreme metal, mosh pits, come to Tomcats.
Cool. Because y'all broke the rail.
Yeah.
Correct. We broke the water main.
So let's hear a song.
All right,
What song
well-
is it?
I've got a few on here. Do you have one that's a favorite? I've got Engulfed in Flames, Religious Hatred, Corpuscular Copulation, and Killer Elite.
Oh, I think Engulfed is a video for. That was our first video.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have the video. I just got the audio for it. But
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Do you want to tell me a little bit about it while I get it queued up here?
About being burned alive. Burned
Keep it
down,
simple,
burned,
man.
burned alive in a
Straight
church.
to the point.
Yeah. It's
Burned alive in a church. Burning down churches. Engulfed in flames.
Oh no.
nothing hidden in
Interment
this
does
message
not
here.
beat around the bush.
That's right.
At all.
It's Engulfed in Flames. Is it about flames? Yes, it is. All right. So this
the
is
church, yes.
Engulfed in Flames by Interment, and we'll be right back.
My chair's moving. Just keep.
right, we are back. Nice heavy sound going on there. I dig it.
Death and destruction.
Yeah.
Of course.
It was
death metal.
engulfed in flames, and it is what you think it's about. So there you go.
Dying, burning, rotting.
Killing.
Can't be death metal without
I shall
death.
extinguish that flame now.
I don't think alcohol's known for extinguishing
Shot.
flames.
All right, ask your question.
I know you're not talking to me. So.
Brandon,
Yes, sir.
Try
you
the
was
mic.
once in a cover band.
Yes, I was. I played in a Ramones tribute band for several years.
Nice. A little bit of a
Wait.
departure from what you're doing now.
Oh, yeah. I love the Ramones. Punk rock rules.
Have you ever tried to
Right.
death metal up a Ramones song?
It doesn't transfer real well.
Yeah. Some of them you just can't make it work, but it'd be interesting.
We play around with it, but it doesn't transfer real well to death metal.
Gotcha.
What punk bands do you listen to? We had Casual Relapse in here. They're a local around here.
Awesome. Good band. There's a lot of good punk bands around here.
Yeah.
But, see,
We did-
local punk bands. Hit and Run. Dang It. China Kills Girls. I know I'm going to be forgetting all my friends and all that.
Yeah. But what about me, man?
There's like a long, long list. Old school punk bands. Minor Threat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? Black Flag, anything like
Black
that?
Flag.
Yeah.
Of course. Bad Brains.
Misfits. How do you
Misfits.
like Danzig or no Danzig?
I'm going to ride in the Ramones boat in versus Misfits, but Misfits is a good band.
Yeah, see, I lean more towards Misfits, but are you a pro Danzig or are you more Jerry Misfits?
Jerry.
Ah, okay. All right. See,
I'm, in your boat. I'm
complete
definitely
opposite.
Ramones. Definitely a big Ramones fan.
Ramones had an unmatched energy.
You look like you want to say something, Diane.
Ashen Verdict was in here not that long ago. They were the ones that we did the 3 guests in one day. And you're going to be playing with them at Reno's, the
The toy drive, yeah.
toy drive.
The Christmas toy drive with Chemcost and
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh was just on. Josh, the lead singer, is on the live feed right now watching you. So
Tried to get Chemicost in here too one time.
come on, Chemcost, do it.
No, do it.
Do it.
Ernie.
Do it. Eventually.
Yeah, Joseph Cabrera and them putting together that toy drive for needy kids.
It's always
Yeah, he's pretty
fun
cool.
doing benefit shows. I mean,
Oh yeah,
kind of feel like you're doing something more.
doing death with a purpose.
Yeah, there you go.
Kill for a reason.
There's your next
Purposeful
album.
death. Purposeful death. There you go. There's a new band name.
Yeah,
Death
there's your
for the
purposeful death.
kids. Death for the kids.
We're doing
Right.
death for the kids, y'all.
That's it.
Killing for kids. That's what they should just call the show. Killing for kids. I like
Ooh, they should
that. Yeah, so many people are gonna read that going.
save that. Save that.
Killing
Hashtag killing for kids.
kids. So, Eric, what are your influences?
I was kind of like the skater kid, and I was into thrash. Also with the hardcore punk rock. I was more Misfits.
So like DRI, so
DRI,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Skater punk.
You from Texas?
Yeah, Fort Worth.
I just always ask because I don't know. But
She's trying to root out the foreigners.
I do. Got that damn wall, you know. Trying to figure out
Which
who's
side
from
of the wall are you gonna end
California.
up on?
No, it's from California.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all just come back from where?
7-Eleven.
We've done a lot of shows. The last one was in Arkansas. But
How's the scene up there in Arkansas?
it's developing, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of good folks up there. But it's going to get bigger and bigger.
What city was it?
It was in the middle of nowhere. Got
Well, that's Arkansas. but-
it was like premium real estate for a badass death metal festival. But it was in the middle of nowhere.
There's where you could
You'd
put
have to
the
follow
Killing
them.
for
You'd have
Kids
to follow
festival
the
right
map
there.
to get there. That's it,
The high
exactly.
mountains make great
Yeah.
acoustics.
Back in backwoods back there where nobody can hear you killing kids.
Exactly. See,
Kittens.
There's actually a town in Arkansas called Toad Suck, Arkansas.
I think I've heard of that actually. I don't want to know.
Suck,
I don't want to
Arkansas.
know the origins of the name though. I'm good just with just knowing the name. I'm fine with that.
Have you toured outside of the country?
No.
Why not?
We
Do
hit
it.
various-
Do it.
We've
Various
had
festivals
offers.
around the country.
I don't know. Arkansas can feel kind of foreign sometimes. So.
Right.
We had offers, but it's very, very expensive.
So when you get an offer like that, Where do they want y'all to go?
What was that?
Beirut.
Well, a lot of like Germany in that region.
Germany, Sweden, Norway.
Yeah,
That's
they
it.
love the
Extreme
metal
Yes,
stuff.
metal
Extreme
very
metal
heavy
is
there.
popular over
Very
there.
heavy.
It's 10 times bigger than over here.
So when they offer that to you, like to go do that, they want you to do what? You have to pay for everything?
They expect us to do a buy-in, is what they call it, and then we have to put up so much money, which we don't have, and then we have a lot of friends that have done it and haven't done very successful coming back home with it. You know, you would probably take a loss. So
Devourment? Are y'all
Devourment,
Environment does well overseas.
they do well. They've had a good luck doing that, and I don't know their secret.
What's your secret, Devourment?
Persistence.
Pretty
Keep
much.
it real.
Persistence?
Keep it real.
But you know, death metal does have a big following.
Yeah, we just need like a sponsor or some help
Yeah.
doing that.
Get like a production company that really
can.
wants you.
On Facebook, y'all have a big following. On Facebook, y'all have a
Yeah.
big following as far as, and from what I've heard, y'all always draw a good crowd.
Yeah, it will eventually cross over the Atlantic. It's just we have to do it smart.
Do it by boat.
With only
GoFundMe
three-
page.
A rowboat.
Yeah, just do it by boat. It's cheaper.
With only
boat.
3 members versus 4 or 5, it's
We'll be
very
there in
hard
2
to
years.
pull that kind of cash.
Everybody on your fan page donate $5.
That's it.
Yeah.
We have
That's-
10,000 likes on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, even if they all donated $1, you'd still be sitting pretty. So
We could buy on to one of those tours then,
yeah,
couldn't we?
there you go. So how many albums do you have under your belt right now?
Old demo cassettes.
yeah.
Well, how many songs? I should ask that since it's the division is kind of how many do you think you
We're
got?
probably under about 20.
About
we
18
scratched about
songs.
5 or 6 in our early days. They
The
were
early
more
demos.
thrashy.
We began a thrash band and,
Oh, okay.
and evolved into
Death metal.
more death metal.
Gotcha. What made you decide to do that changeover?
I don't know. We just wanted to be heavy.
We stumbled upon the early death metal bands when it was death metal was kind of in the evolutionary process
Like in Dallas or in general?
in general.
in general.
Yeah.
And we
Bands like
started
Death and
tape trading and finding heavy stuff, and it got to where everybody's trying to become more and more and more
Yeah.
extreme and heavy. And back then, it was pretty exciting. The internet's kind of ruined a lot of that, I think.
It has to a point, definitely.
But back then, it was way different. And
I remember, was it, God, late 80s, early 90s, there was a pretty heavy band in Dallas, Crucifix. Or
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
oh, Robert,
Yeah.
Robert.
Those guys were, I think, ahead of their time in their heaviness with that.
most definitely back then, it was Crucifix, Gruesome Fate, Embalmed, us,
Bombed.
Oh, I remember them. I remember them, Bob. Yeah.
Absu, and they were still playing death metal
God,
For
that's
one
way
before they
back,
switched.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then they went black metal.
I see.
Black
I see that every once in a while change over where black metal become death metal become black metal. It seems like those kind of
What's the
skate
difference?
around the same arena.
A fine line.
B, you want to take that one?
Probably the tuning.
To me,
tuning-
black metal's a little more
The
operatic.
tuning and the vocal is more of a higher screech instead of a low growl.
Yeah.
And black metal is going to be all more into occult influences than killing people and, you know.
You might
we
sacrifice a
take-
kid or two, but you're not just going to kill them to kill them.
Right. They have a reason to
Killing
kill.
with a purpose.
They kill with a purpose,
Yeah.
not just for fun.
Bitches, get it right. You kill for a fucking reason.
Yeah, why'd you kill that kid? Because reasons. All right, you're black metal then.
Now, Brandon, I've got to ask, how many times have you been mistaken for Otis?
That's the first time right now.
It's like,
Who's Otis? Who's Otis?
Off the Devil's Rejects.
Right. Been mistaken for Rob Zombie, and with my hair down, I guess.
yeah, I can see it with the hair down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Charlie Manson in my younger days,
Oh crap, he's out.
before all the gray.
So, are y'all in relationships?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're both in love with metal.
You got women?
Married to metal.
We have women.
Do you have groupies?
I don't know. Dynamite.
I don't
He's
pay
more
attention
than-
really to. I don't really call anybody a groupie. You know, they're just people that come to our shows. You know, nobody's really a groupie in that sense of the word.
They're just casually horizontal.
Ta-da.
Right. We don't trade hairspray secrets.
Yeah.
This is death metal. Death metal.
Well, let's hear another tune. Don't forget, show tonight.
That's right.
Tomcats.
And it's moved to Tomcats because they
Awesome cause.
broke the club. All right. Well, let's do. Is it Corpse Eel? Is that how you pronounce it?
Corpseal copulation.
Corpse Eel copulation. I'm guessing this is what I think it's about.
Having sex with a corpse.
All right.
Hey,
Your titles are nice and easy to figure out.
everyone's got to try it once, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. Once you've gone dead, you can't eat bread. I have no idea. All right. So this is Corpse Eel copulation. A good song for you necromantics out there. All right, we are back. The computer's catching up with his camera here because apparently I'm too fast.
How
for
did
it
everybody
today.
enjoy that?
Copulation of corpse eels.
Did you call?
I found it very cold in the middle.
I'm not even going to make a comment on that.
So, do you do all the writing?
Yes.
And
The lyrics. We had collaborated on the music.
is there a formula that you have? Just wondering because you know those lyrics are very.
Well, he does all the lyrics. Musically, the drummer and I, we put a foundation. But all the lyrics come out of this guy's head.
Wow.
So you're the twisted one.
Generally.
Now, do you think that you're twisted, or do you think?
I know.
I think he knows.
I think I'm normal. Everybody else is twisted.
Only a twisted person would say that.
Who is that on your shirt?
Charles Manson.
His very first American Idol.
Yeah.
My dad.
Because I was talking to the guy who wrote lyrics and those kind, and so but he said don't read the lyrics to the music, and I was like, okay. First thing I did, and it was all really crazy. Of course, baby killing and all kinds of stuff, and gutting
Right.
and embowelment, and grabbing the guts, and then and then stabbing and
Right.
all kinds of shit.
The stabbing and the cutting.
That's
and the
part
He
of it.
was a normal guy. I mean, he was just a pretty cool guy, Like,
Your average day.
To me, it's no different than going to the theater to watch a Stephen King movie.
This is true.
It's just
enter-
subject matter.
Yeah, it's
That's all
entertainment.
it is. That's all it is.
okay.
Today's generation is a bunch of pussies that is offended easily.
Diana's sitting there going, alrighty,
I'm on board.
I'm your
Come to
friend. Just
Tomcats
remember
tonight.
that.
Come to Tomcats tonight.
I'm on board out of fear.
And one thing I would like to thank you for is actually making a death metal logo that you can read.
Right.
yeah.
That
I appreciate the effort that you give it the feel, but you can still read your logo.
that's
Yeah.
an important factor that
Back
seems like
then-
a lot of people miss.
Yeah, back then that was the normal to do. That.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays it's a bunch of branches, tree branches,
Twigs, right? Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, it's who's playing. I don't know. There's a forest
I
on
don't
the
know who
poster.
started
I have
that.
no
Right.
idea.
Looks like paint splatter.
yeah,
To me, I mean, I get it. We had some guys in here that have kind of one of the newer logos, and they're like, well, if you really are that interested, you'll look into it. But to me, it's like it kind of defeats the purpose of trying to market yourself.
Was that
Right.
Nate Gore? You
Yeah,
know
Nate.
Gore?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
their band has
Macabre
kind
Eternal?
of a hard.
Right,
You can
right.
still read theirs, but it's one of the harder ones. It's one of the new, tree branch ones, and. Yeah, I kind of asked him about that. I was like, what's the movement on that? Because it seems like it defeats everything you're trying to do with the band logo. But hey, not my
A lot
field.
of people do it.
So
I think it's important for people to be able to read it so they can
that's where I'm.
tell their friends about it.
Yeah, because it's like, what was the band name? I don't know.
Do you like Anathemic?
Good band.
Right?
AKA
should-
Splatterfish.
Splatterfish.
Butterfish.
yeah. We played with them quite a few times.
Yeah. That I didn't know what kind of music they were at Vivid and Vulgar, and I didn't know. I was just like, in
She
fact,
surprised you, didn't she?
Yeah, the minute she opens her mouth.
in fact, I was talking to her before the show, right?
Yeah.
Just talking to her, like, hey, and I said, do you want to come on? She's like, oh, work, and I can't, but I'll try. Real normal. She got on stage and started, and I was like, fuck. She's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And what's great is if you listen, she can do like songs from like Beauty and the Beast and like nail every note. She's got this beautiful singing voice, but she's got power behind it when she wants it. Yeah, she can. I've known her for a bit. Yeah, and she surprises everybody when she opens her mouth because they're just like, yeah, who's this girl singing? All of a sudden, it's like, holy crap.
So, you got new stuff coming up?
We do. We just started tracking drums, last week
Yep.
for EP we're looking to put out.
Are y'all doing it in
early
a studio or are
part of the
you
year.
doing it yourselves?
Studio. Luminosity Studios. Anthony Walker from Demon Seed will be doing it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There you go.
Is that who you've worked with before? Or did you
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Okay.
did our first full length.
Oh, no. Okay,
So
so,
we-
got some experience with him.
Yeah, we're like
Cool.
sticking to the same formula.
Hey, if it works,
Right.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We're-
So who's like, we talked about some of the other bands. Who's like some of your influences writing wise? Because sometimes people pull stuff that's from out of different fields. You might go, well, yeah, I'd write death metal, but the Beatles had a huge influence or something like that.
Ramones.
Definitely the Ramones. Yeah.
Nah, but for writing up, or my bands that I would say would be like Broken Hope, Bolt Thrower,
Mm-hmm.
Grave, old school death
Basically,
metal
90s
bands.
death metal.
Yeah. Less of the newer sort of chunky growl stuff. Because it's
Yeah.
some of the death metal now is starting to get kind of a, for lack of a better term, hip hoppy vibe almost to it. Some that I've heard, because it's like the rhythm patterns and the
Yeah.
vocals. Like I get what they're trying to do, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird to me. I guess I'm still more
Yeah,
used to the old
a lot
stuff.
of that's. We're not always fans of all the bands that we see that are in our element, but that's every band and every person, I believe. And some bands the new bands are more taking it to another level that we're not used to. So
Yeah.
it's just so we stick to what we like, which is old school stuff.
Does it make you feel old, or do you say, fuck them?
No, well,
Both.
ages.
That's straight up both.
Damn it, you're making me feel old. Fuck you.
Fuck you for making me feel old.
But you can read our band name, yo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, at least people know who we are, motherfucker. Nah, I'm in the same boat. It's just you got to do what makes you happy.
Right.
It's
Right.
if you're just trying to follow trends, you're not going to be happy when you're all said and done. You can go back to that recording going, "What the hell?"
The
were you
true
thinking?
labor of love.
Right. Should do what we do.
Yeah, follow our passion.
Exactly. So okay, you've got the show tonight.
You got a lot of stuff coming
at
up, right?
Tomcats, and then the next one is the Reno show, or do you have one between that?
We're actually playing at Tomcats again next weekend. It's supposed to be the rail tonight, Tomcats next week. But so we'll be at Tomcats tonight and next weekend, and then Reno's the following week.
Gotcha. And that's bring a toy. Bring
Correct.
a toy for the cover.
Bring a toy.
Don't be cheap.
And so, if people wanted to look y'all up, where would they look y'all up at?
I think mainly Facebook is the updated, where you get most of recent stuff like merchandise and.
Yeah, you got shirts?
Well,
Do you have the Facebook shop set up, or is it like a link? To
Yeah,
another
it's
store?
set up, but we're in the since we're doing the new EP, we got new designs and new ideas about new shirts and hoodies. So we haven't released that yet. That's still in the works.
Are you going to discontinue old stuff? Should we put the pressure on them? Going, you better get it while you can.
I only got like 5 shirts left.
Are they all small?
They're all
Small or
large,
medium?
extra large, stuff like that.
Oh,
good.
that's surprising.
Stuff
Yeah.
that's still hanging up in the closet.
Yeah, I was about to say, usually it's small and medium you're stuck with.
Yeah.
But
Tiny
we'll have
people
more
can't
stuff,
listen
and
to metal.
We usually do pretty well with the merch, so we'll announce it once we have it.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you want the
Facebook.
old stuff, you better grab it while you can.
Right.
That's right.
like-
Get it now.
It's a fire sale. It's a engulfed in flame sale.
Black Friday.
So the benefit that you're doing tonight, Demon Seed, how are they doing? How
Chase is doing a lot better. He actually did a show in a wheelchair.
What does he play?
He's a
He's-
vocalist for Demon Seed now.
See, if he's a drummer, that's pretty impressive. But
Right.
pulling a Def Leppard there.
But he's gonna do. He'll be all right. It's just gonna take some time.
Yeah, it sucks.
And, the doctor bills are ridiculous.
Did he fracture?
Yeah.
What part of his leg did he fracture? Like around the
Is
ankle area?
between the knee and the ankle, like the worst
Yeah, I was
possible.
about to say that's
It was
the
a
hardest
terrible,
one to
terrible
heal.
fracture where they're doing like skin grafts and multiple. It's extensive.
Well, we're wishing him the best and hope he gets better on that one because, man,
Right
I know
on.
that one's rough. I had a friend that had the same fracture. And,
I think you could get some good lyrics out of that. Think
Yeah.
about
Might
it.
could.
yeah,
Probably
he
already
Skin
has.
graft.
He's probably doing that right now. Chase is.
Yeah.
Demon Seed songs.
It's like, might as well use this. Unless he's on a lot of painkillers, then it's just going to be psychedelic rock for one album.
You never know.
It's like, what's all this stuff about mushrooms and rainbows and crap?
Percocets.
All right, we have another song on here. Do you like Religious Hatred better or Killer Elite better?
Killer Elite, the
Killer
serial
Elite.
killer.
Wait, that was a good question though, because it leads into like, what kind of death do you prefer?
If you had a menu of
I'm
death,
not picky.
You're not picky. Most of your lyrics, are they mostly? Do you throw in like all kinds? I mean, women,
are you equal opportunity in your killing?
children. Is it ever against another man? I never hear that. You're always
Generally
killing
not.
women.
It's
Why?
usually women and children.
Yeah.
Any small animals?
Not yet.
Gerbils, hamsters? Nothing.
Not yet. Gerbils.
See, I think that's a
That's
field of
next.
death metal that really hasn't been explored enough. It's like
Yes.
killing small rodents, possibly.
Panda bears.
Yeah, pandas. Yeah, see, there's
Kill
not
those
enough
fuckers.
panda death.
I think that if you want to turn the women on, throw some men in there. Let's disembowel some men, please. Can you?
All right.
Stick with
you.
killing
We'll do
baby
that.
seals. Let's just keep
No.
Clubbing seals.
No.
Yeah, and you need a good
Men.
endangered species killing song.
Of course.
To inspire some people.
I think
Give
we'll get
somebody
more
a
women
new
in
cause
there.
to get on.
Exactly.
Stomping
Actually,
on-
speaking of death, okay, here's something to ask a death metal band. How would you like to go out? What's your final throw into the life pool there?
Live embowelment?
I just want to go to sleep and not wake up peacefully.
Really
Screw all this
peaceful?
disembowelment stuff.
Oh, no,
Don't
I'm
do all
coming.
that shit to me.
I'm coming after you.
Right.
I hear that you die. I'm so
Die like
there.
a rat. Get ate by a pussy.
Yeah, if you don't eat the pussy, it'll eat you. You got to be careful.
Meow.
Got to get it first.
Yeah, meow.
So,
Meow, meow.
so what was you say? Okay, so Killer Elite. What is it about?
Serial killers.
It-
or
by name or just in general?
Being the serial killer. Yeah.
Okay, it's like the hierarchy.
Are you
Like,
sad that Manson died?
No.
Did you ever get to actually write him, or did you ever try like writing him or communicating with him? Because I know a lot of people tried.
Never tried.
Did you hear the news that he actually left off his estate to one of his pen pals?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Should have tried.
He's like, oh crap, really?
Too late now.
Yeah. My
Right.
favorite line was, I wasn't obsessed or anything. I was just trying to get in touch with him, and the first 50 times I wrote him, he didn't respond. And I'm like,
50 fucking times.
Rewind. You were not obsessed. You wrote
Right.
50 times without a response
Oh, wow.
till he finally responded. It's like, okay, I wonder what qualifies as obsessed in his book. But yeah, apparently he left all the music rights for everything he wrote, his likeness, all that stuff goes to this guy.
If that's not
Wow.
obsessed, then all of my ex-girlfriends were wrong.
Yeah, you were just casually interested,
you
according to
go.
this guy.
They just want to kill you.
That's right.
Okay, so now, how long ago were these songs recorded, like Killer Elite and stuff like that?
Killer Elite's like in our heyday back in the 90s, so that was.
Oh, so it goes
It was
pretty
recorded.
good back, huh?
Yeah, DAT tape recording. Like,
On
What,
reel
93?
DAT
And then-
tapes, and
So good shit.
re-recorded
yeah, we remixed it and
in
re-recorded.
2013.
Yeah,
So this is a brand new recording,
Yeah.
the one we got. Okay, cool. Yeah.
old material but new.
Sometimes it's cool to do that. It's like, that's what I like about it, is if you have a recording, because people ask me if I would ever go back and record my old stuff. And Alice Cooper even did one. He had an album called Alice Does Alice, and
Right.
took his new band and modernized it a little bit. But it's like, to me, I like it because you still have the old one if you like it.
Right.
The old recording's out there. If you want to
Little
listen to
raw
it,
sound.
fine. Yeah, you're not pulling a George Lucas where like, we're going to pull every copy of the old one out to where you can never listen to it. You have to listen to this new version.
Hmm.
But it's nice to hear like the higher quality recording. Maybe you came out with a couple little fills or
Ooh,
something.
you should
that are
do
better.
it. You should so do it.
We will.
Just pull the old one. Screw all you. You're
Just
listening to
because
this
you
one.
suggested it, Dirty D.
All right. Well, I mean, past this, we're going to wrap it up. So is there anything you'd like to say for the people? Parting words?
Come to Tomcats tonight.
That's right. What time's the door open?
6 o'clock.
6. Whoa, nice. Okay. Yeah, there's 6 bands, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so-
remember, this is for a benefit.
Full night.
This is
Yeah,
for a benefit.
For a benefit,
Y'all come out
for an
there.
excellent cause.
That's right. So Tomcats, it was scheduled at the rail. So if you had plans and you go to the rail and you go, what the hell's going on? Go across the street. It's not that far. It's,
Right down the street.
And
Just follow the metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just roll down your window. You'll know where to go.
Follow death.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for
Everybody
having
go
us.
visit their page. And we'll be starting a new feed for you guys watching live here for the next hour, next guest. So stay tuned. But this is Killer Elite by Interment, who will be playing Tomcats tonight.
Yay!